Alright everyone, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault and we are artifact hunting today. We're going to get 3 of them. Only one of them is needed for the actual boss fight, so that's the one we're going to get first. That way you can watch this and get it out of the way. The other 2 are just if you want to collect them. So let's cue to music and we'll get right to it. Alright, I like to start this hunt off right about here on the map. And the artifact itself is up this way, so this is a good launching point. As you can land your flyer and you can get yourself your water mount into the water right there. I like this guy, the Sarco, because he's nice and fast. He's going to get me right to the artifact. I probably won't need to fight anybody. A Basil's a little slower, but a lot tougher. You know, you don't have to worry so much if you get involved in a fight or anything like that. Basically just going to kind of hug the cliff wall here and stay, you know, roughly at the height of this pillar for now. Once we get past that pillar, we dive down. So of course the Sarco's got no oxygen stat. He's nice and fast. You're not going to worry about creatures catching up to him and giving him a hard time. If something decides to chase you a little bit, you will be able to get away from it. What is that? Oh, it's a donkey. Yeah, you will be able to get away from it. So when you get here, you're going to see this little split here, this little valley, right? And then right there where my nose is pointing, at the bottom of that pillar, so a little flat spot with some pink growth there, coral or whatever you want to call it. That's where it's located, man. Just like that, we're here. Only takes a minute or so to get here. Now you could drop yourself into the water with a flying mount if you wanted to. You know, you could take your Rhino and just hover over this spot and drop yourself down if you wanted to. Make it even quicker, whatever. That's up to you. You can take the Ichthyosaur or some other kind of mount. It's faster. Ichthyo's pretty quick. Nice group of Megalodons would get you through here and eat everything in your way if you ran into anything. Of course, I'm not running into anything right now. And I can see the artifact right there, right below me. Getting a little closer and boom. There it is. I've never encountered anything on this little cliff here as I've come for the artifact. It's always been just a very peaceful run. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop open our otter. Bring an otter with you. As you can see, we've already got one. We're going to grab a couple while we're here, and then we'll go to the next artifact location. I'll show you where the next one is. Alright, well real quick, I want to show you the actual location of it on the map here. 66.9, 88.7. I didn't show you that before. Sorry about that. But now let's go get the other 2 artifacts. Alright, so the next artifact can be found in the actual floating island here in the center of the map. Now this one again is not important. You don't need it for the boss fight, so only come here if you want to grab it for your collection to decorate your base or, you know, whatever. People like to collect them. I know I always like to have one of each. But you're going to come from the western side of the island here, the floating island. And you're going to get all the way down underneath it, and then you're going to head right up into its guts through this cave at the bottom here. This is a very safe area. I have not run into any real creatures here, as you can see. Also a great spot to farm some metal. I think there's some crystal and obsidian in here too, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going to fly up. You got this little post here. I think it's right over here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got some onyx up here. I think I went a little too high. Hold on. Yep, I did. I went a little too high. Let's start again from the bottom. Alright. That's right. It's on this side here. So you come up through that hole, and then it's on the right-hand side. And bingo, we got it. This is... What is this one again? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the Devious. Okay. So again, not needed for the boss fight at all. The exact location of the artifact, though, is at about 42.4, 30.5. And again, it's right up through this hole at the bottom, so you can't miss it. And I'll get you this location here real quick. You can find this at approximately 41.7, 28.7. Alright, onward to the last artifact. Alright, here we are getting ready to go find the third and final artifact for today. I'll show you our location right now real quick. This is approximately 30 and 4.2. You'll see got the green obelisk right over here. As you can see, it's right there. So we are at the very far edge of this northern mountain, and we're just going to drop down from this location straight down. And you see like a waterfall flowing right there, right? That is going to take us directly to this next artifact, and also to a fantastic location to build a base. Now, this is a huge cavern underground here. I mean, it's absolutely insane how big this is. There's a lot going on down here. A lot of creatures spawn in here. Cool stuff like the Argies and all that, as you can see. We got Procoptodons, dire bears. Yeah, it's awesome. But we're going to just kind of make our way up this river and up the waterfall, and I'll show you the base location. And incidentally, that's also where the artifact's located. I think it's the Clever up here, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, just keep moving on. But it's a really nice looking area. I love it. You got water. You know, I don't know if you can get sunlight for your crops in here, if it counts. I don't think it does, being that you're in a cavern, but you never know. You'd have to test it out. I mean, no greenhouse effect is, you know, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world for base building. But yeah, here's the old ice cavern, or the ice castle. Now, it's a little changed from the last iteration in Ark Survival Evolved. There was snow on the ground and stuff, so this one's a little off-putting and weird looking. But again, if you just keep following the water, you're going to end up back here. And here's where the last of our 3 artifacts is today. And as you can see, we got it, the Cunning. Let's go ahead and get this guy to land. You gonna land? That's good enough. Okay. So yeah, that's where it's located. It comes back pretty quick. They all come back pretty quick. The location of this one, 36.8 and 16. But like I said, if you just follow that route I took, you can't miss it. You know, you just kind of go west of the green knob, look for the waterfall hanging off of there, and then follow the water flow up, 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 and eventually you get to it. So that's 3 artifacts today. Again, only the first one needed for the boss fight. All the others are just there purely for decorative purposes. If you found this video useful at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to ring that bell for notifications. I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace.